Season of Discovery is finally here, and this guide is going to tell you everything you need to know to succeed as a Protection Paladin Tank. First of all, on races, I would say just pick a human. If you are Horde, then it sucks to be you, because remember, we cannot be a Paladin as a Horde player in Classic. That is going to be the same in Season of Discovery. Before we do get into this guide though, I would just say most of you are not subscribed. Please do click that little button below to subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me out more than you know and enables me to keep doing these videos to help you guys out. Now that that's out of the way though, let's look at the stat priorities we're going to want to go with. First up is going to be stamina, and this is going to increase how much health you have. Very important as a tank, of course. Second is going to be defense, self-explanatory on that one. Strength as well, increasing your attack power is what strength actually does, and increases how much damage you're going to be doing. Agility is going to increase your dodge chance, and then last is armor, which is going to reduce your damage taken. Again, very important as a prot tank. Looking at the gear, we're going to be wanting to get those juicy stats on then. First up on the right, we've got the shining silver breastplate. This is blacksmithing crafted and is BOE, so you can buy it off somebody, and the materials aren't really that expensive either. Not that I am a billionaire in World of Warcraft Season of Discovery, but that's what I've been told. The Lawkeeper's Ring is one that I always generally recommend. It is kind of an all-round good class, not great for tanking, but you can get this from the Warsong Gulch reputation, and it is going to increase damage done. Another one that is kind of a bit awkward to get in PvP is the Gurabashi Arena Trinket, which is probably one of the most difficult ones to get, where you've got to win it 12 times. But if you do get it, I would say that is probably the best in slot trinket for most classes as well. We have then got, of course, some other BOE items like the green iron gauntlets. There's a lot of greens like this that you're probably going to be able to get on the auction house pretty easily. There's the jimmied handcuffs, which are from Bruegel Iron Knuckle. At a 55% drop chance, are pretty high. And then the Chaucer's of Westfall, which of course you're going to get over there. The shell plate barrier is actually from Gamrura in Black Fathom Depths. And then you have the head splitter, because by the way, this build is going to require a sword and shield, or a one-hander and shield even, as the head splitter is an axe. So the head splitter axe, this is one of the best ones I would say to get. It doesn't then, however, go into the sword bonus or mace bonus that you get from being a human if you do pick human. However, they have said that later in Season of Discovery, they are looking at changing weapon skills. So this, I would say, is still one of the best in slot items you can get, even so. However, it is from Scarlet Monastery, which is, I think, between 30 to 35. So could be quite difficult for you to actually get your hands on, but this is the best equipable item at level 25. It is BOE, so if there are some risky people out there, then they may be selling it on the auction house. We will just have to see. Time will tell. Looking at the runes we're going to be getting then, first up is going to be Divine Storm. This is an AoE attack, area of effect attack, and it's also going to heal your party members. It's an instant weapon attack that deals 110% weapon damage to up to 4 enemies within 8 yards, and heals up to 3 party or raid members for 25% of the damage caused. Now, I don't know where we get this rune yet. I'm sorry to say, haven't got my crystal ball. I have done a bit of Googling, and I can't seem to find any information. So if you do find out yourself, pop it down in the comments and let us all know how to get it. Then we have the Hand of Reckoning. This is basically going to taunt, and as a tank, I think you need a taunt, quite frankly. It does, of course, have no effect if the target is already attacking you. And while you know this ability, the threat bonus from Righteous Fury is increased by 80%, and Righteous Fury is going to cause you to gain mana when healed by others equal to 25% of the amount healed as well. So there are some additional effects on getting the Hand of Reckoning. Additionally, while Righteous Fury is active, damage which takes you below 35% health is reduced by 20%, and Righteous Fury will remain active until cancelled. So it isn't just a taunt, it does also do lots of exciting other things as well. To get this rune, we do know how you get it. You're going to have to go to Stone Splinter Valley near Loch Modan, and inside the cave there is a sunken reliquary which contains the Librum of Justice. You're going to then need to kill 10 enemies while they are stunned by the Hammer of Justice, and you will be able to get this rune. Last but not least is Avenger's Shield. And to get this one, you're going to have to kill the rare spawn orc in Northern Blackrock Orc Cave of Red Ridge Mountains. Bit of a mouthful there. This is going to hurl your shield at your target, and then it's going to do some damage, etc. And then it's going to daze them, and it's going to jump to other targets to a maximum of 3. So jumping to 1, and then an additional 2 targets for a maximum of 3 targets. You could also get, instead on the leg rune, you could also get Rebuke, which is an interrupt, but I do personally think that these 3 are the best for tanking. This build is going to be a pure protection build. It's the tankiest build. You could go for a ret kind of hybrid or a holy hybrid build, but as I think we should always go fully tank, especially this early on in the season. This is going to be the talent build we are taking here. So top row, we're taking Rebuke, which is going to increase your chance to block your attacks by 30% after being a victim of a critical strike. And this is going to last 10 seconds or 5 blocks. On the second row, on the left then, we've got Precision, increasing your chance to hit with melee weapons by 3%, always good. 4 out of 5 points are going to go into Toughness, increasing your armor value by 8%. That's when you put the 4 points in, you're going to get that 8%, so 2, 4, 6, 8. On the third row then, Blessing of Kings. It is going to use 8% of your mana, but this is going to place a blessing on a friendly target, increasing their total stats by 10% for 5 minutes. You may only have 1 blessing on them per paladin at any time, though. And last but not least is improved Righteous Fury, and that is going to increase the amount of threat generated by your Righteous Fury spell by 50%, which is obviously a huge amount of threat that we can generate there. So how is it all going to come together and put it into a rotation? Well, when we pull, I would use the Avenger's Shield to ping around all of your targets that you are going to be tanking, and then I would use the Judgment. After that, I would also use your Divine Storm. Remember, that's your AoE spinny one, the first rune we mentioned. And then I would use Consecration. Remember, we can put this on the ground, and this is going to be an area of effect ability as well. And that's pretty much going to be the main core rotation we're going to be doing as a Paladin tank in Season of Discovery. I hope you like this guide, guys. I hope it was helpful. And if you do find out where that other rune is, then again, please do put it in the comments below. I am sorry that I don't know where it is, but it just doesn't appear to have been really found yet. And if you did enjoy it, then please do click subscribe once again, and don't feel like you can't join my Discord either, because we have a lot of people in there that are also playing along and playing retail as well.